Alright boys, we are live on YouTube currently. I wonder how that looks. Does that look good? Look, does look good. Looks nice. I can even put this a little bit bigger, like on the side right here so you guys can see better. Alright boys, so join the YouTube if you guys want to see me. We're going to be live on YouTube. Live on YouTube at Smart Money category. Love you too, brother. I love your dreams, man. Appreciate you. Alright guys, so we are currently live on YouTube. You guys want to join up? What's going on, High Town? We are what's going on, stranger? God bless you, brother. Alright guys, let's get some charts. So looking at EUR/USD, obviously very choppy. You know, the H1 time frame very choppy. There's not much to look at here. Obviously we do look at price though from a small perspective. We do have this lower low point right here that led to this higher high. So we are in this middle of a range, right? Now if we look at session here, let's take a look at session. We did take a little bit break here when we took off Asian and then the lows. So we did take all of this out, right? No me dijo que estudiara inglés, no me arrepiento de no hacerle caso. So we took off this liquidity here, right, for EUR/USD, and it looks like we're heading higher, right? We still haven't even opened up. Oh, we did open up. We're at 9. The real market open will be at 9:30, obviously. But looking at price here, it looks like we had this drop again, decline, inducement, and then price dropped here. So we can go ahead and just take this off from this level here and focus more on what's happening on a smaller time frame scope. So if we're now looking at the M5, you guys can see how we had this FEG, we didn't really rebalance that, right? So what price actually did was we came back down to this FEG right here, rebalanced this FEG, and in the midst of that, we respected out of this OB right here, right? So we're clearly trying to head higher. The question now is, where can we now capitalize from this displacement leg that we have here? So we're looking for anywhere of a discount from this premium range, from this high to this low. We want to see a discount here, and then capitalize on these longs. Hello. So your screen is so large. Can you make it fit on YouTube, please? It's not fitting. How is it not fitting, guys? So when I'm looking at the M3 here, you know, I can see a couple things. First of all, I can see that here we had a bearish FEG that we were able to tap into, right? Then here's what we could reclaim this as a past OB. So looking at price, would price realistically want to drop down here? I don't think so. I don't think it would want to drop all the way down here. I feel like it might just respect this FEG and then from there take off this liquidity above. So keeping that in mind with EURUSD, we have this, took up liquidity, price really shouldn't come back down. Very high. Just trying to see if we really want to. So either we come down here, right? This could be a plausible thing. Or we come back down here and respect this. The question is, does it really want to? It's showing enough bullishness to not want to. So obviously from this range, probably make more sense to. We can see we had that first rejection. Most likely we can probably even come back down to this 50% here. So if we're looking at price from this level here, this could be that possible entry looking for with EURUSD right here, right? And that would be something like this. You could even play it smart, a little bit smarter here, just to put stops there, just in case it does want to rebalance this. And you can take off liquidity obviously all the way up to these highs, which would be still 2.50 to 1. If price wants to do that with EURUSD, obviously it looks like it rebalanced a little bit right here and might start going up higher. But if we do come back down to that area, that could be your entry point to take the price back up to that area high up there. Acá con un traductor desde Chile. Should ICT or SMC? Both. So here, same thing, right? We do have this FPG that looks like we did actually rebalance. Most likely price from GU here shouldn't continue dropping. It shouldn't continue dropping from this level. You do have this kind of breaker down here as well, so you could count that out. And GU from this level as well should continue going up higher. So we could respect this from this and then take off the highs above right there. Alright guys, I will be back. 1 second. Let me put my message right up here. Where can I put the glasses? I guess maybe just here, looking at the comments. Or here. God, I gotta get some food, man. It's fine. Look at that pop. Look at that pop, man. I wish it would have actually came down to rebalance that, but it didn't. Oh, I got it. We can just do this. We can just flip the camera like this and then just leave it here. Just leave it out there. Yeah, we can do that. Alright guys, I'll be back on the YouTube. 1 second. If you do it every day because streaming without a community is boring, what? We'll appreciate this. I got you, man. I do it almost. I try to do it often, but majority of the time I can't just because it is a hassle. But give me a second, I'll be back, guys. I will be back. Isn't that sure you? I wouldn't think so, no. Definitely not. Alright, what's good, guys? We are back. Let's see here. So, the EU just a little bit choppy still. Gold just completely fucking flying here. GU, no entry. Again, that's what I'm saying. Today's just a choppy day, man. Not much we can really do here. Trying to capitalize on this overall move. And now, it seems like, again, now we have an even better FEG to try to capitalize from. Now we have pretty much nothing here. What we have now is this decent size FEG down here, right? This FEG I would count it. I like this one a little bit more. So when we're looking at price now from this range, right here, we obviously respect that this OP here. And when you're looking at bigger time frames, you're looking for that overall bigger time frame FEG, which we have right here, right? So this is the entry that you're looking for with your USD to capitalize on this open. Now let's take a look where we are at with the highs of the day here. So where it is, we have to look first at 12. You can see we are completely oversold here. This is our 12 AM open right here. Here is our, let me fix that real quick. Make this like white. Algo AM and text _, bytes. So this is our Algo AM session open right here. Open, but I'm not even streaming. Sorry. This is what I was trying to get to you guys. Here's our Algo AM session open, and then we want to look at where is our 8:30 open. So 8:30 is even above that, right? We also above the 8:30 open, which was around this here. So even this candle here, we're going to be right above it when we're getting into that entry. So this is even more sense to try to capitalize on this long, you know? So for now, what we're looking for here is for price to obviously, it can do these things. It can reject this, go back up higher, or it can just continue from this, go back up higher. To me, we're going to reject this, and then from here, probably going to fly up. So that's what I'm looking for in terms of entries. I want to see price come back down to this level here, and then from here, we can play it safe, put stops there, target the highs right there, just card a nice little easy. Nice and easy 2-to-1 right there with EURUSD. We can drop back down to this FEG here from this displacement leg. Right at the equilibrium. Who knows? You know, we do have FEG here, most likely that can respect. But if it doesn't, then we're looking for price to come back down over here. Day open hall. Very choppy PA, guys, very choppy. Yesterday I got stopped out by gold, which is incredible. And I think I have my stops here for gold. Let me look at each one so I can tell you guys. So I was looking for a bigger time frame swing with gold, right? And what I saw was this. Obviously, you have this entire breaker or entire kind of order block here, right? And then I saw price go back up higher for gold, and I obviously expected price to at least rebalance out of this level right here because we are clearly in a bullish trend, right? So this decline here, you know, I was looking to get in here. You know, I had stops right around here to take off these highs. It was like a 2-to-1. Of course, look at this rebalance all the way down to this OB. Obviously, I could have counted this more as an inducement. That makes more sense. From this, we tapped into this and just completely are flying out from this level, which does ultimately, you know, not suck, but it is unfortunate because we were expecting some shorts or some gold longs, if I'm being quite honest with you. What session indicator is the name? It's called ICT kill zones. What's going on, brother? What a pocket from GU, right? Again, just heading kind of in a bullish trend here. Kind of respecting these levels. Still managing to go back up higher. That's unfortunate here. For EU, obviously looks like it's taking out the liquidity levels here. What can you do? Looking like it's just trying to go back up higher here. There's not much we can do here as far as structure goes. Looks like it's just going. So as far as that goes, I mean, what can you do if price wants to continue going, right? These are the market conditions that I do like to capitalize on. Why? Because it's overbought. So a lot of people are trying to take off the liquidity here. They're trying to go from the shorts. So they're trying to take these shorts. When you have this overall structure like here, that's when you're able to capitalize on the longs. Because obviously structure is clearly bullish. Even if it's very choppy, it is clearly bullish. That's when you're able to actually capitalize a lot on these trends. When you understand that. Even when you are bearish, you can take off some longs and just call it here because obviously price is still trying to head up higher. You know what I mean? It does suck though because it looks like price is gonna head straight to TP. No, stomach has been fucking killing me, dude. I don't know what's wrong with it. A little bit of FG here, I guess. Rebalance that. Did. Hanoi, man. I would like to take this as liquidity here, inducements, and then prices fucking fly. Like this inducement here, where we induce price right here, come back down, hopefully, like this, or else it should. Come back down, take off this liquidity levels, boom, 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 and then just fly out to TP. That would be beautiful right there. Is the ocean gonna come through here or what? Nice, quite the drop. Looks like wish might come through to head to this level on Turas. And then go back up higher. Then the high is still not taken. Asian highs were taken, but obviously still in a bullish trend. I don't like the way that we're dropping here so impulsively. That's a little bit of a negative, but that's fine. Direction of this FEG here. This is a nice FEG that we could definitely reject from. Makes sense as well. Oh, look at that candle right there. Oh, very, very big bearish engulfing. Did not want to reject that. That makes like this can fly from here. That's interesting actually. we'll stick to our entry. Because it did kind of already tap into this right here, right? You see how it tap into this? So FEG, obviously it's still valid, but I would prefer price to come back down here. And if it doesn't trigger me in, then it is what it is, No trigger, no entry. You gotta have this split in here. So obviously here you also I have multiple confluences. I have this last pocket FEG, I have a breaker here, I have a level of, past supply right here, right? Let's see this drop here. And we do have a nice and easy FEG to rebalance there. So this could still be something that we target. And we could definitely take price back up to London highs. It's a little bit, we're kind of short here. But we could definitely take price back up to London highs. Goodness. What a pop, man. What a pop, and what a slow it is go from with fucking EU. You guys think we get this entry? I actually don't know, man. Price is not being helpful right now. Level 3 jobs right here. Liquidity taken. Honestly, I don't think we get this entry, guys. I feel like we might just go from here. Next one for price, just go from here. More than take the entry above. But we'll see. That last level there. 2. Maybe we can place a little bit conservative. Oh, it's coming. It is coming. It's coming to that entry. But we'll play a little bit slower, so we'll leave the price up to here. Take TP above. Hope it stops a little bit below this candle here. Obviously, if we're competing on, we're competing on, but we'll see what price does from this level. We're looking at 6 pips to make 14. What's going on, Nokia? Wait, do you guys still see my live? That's fine. Oh my god, look at that gold pop. Jesus Christ. That's not going according to plan. Ooh, sketchy. Not looking good for us with USD. What do you guys think here? Should I get in? I feel like I would want to get in. Let's get in about $30. 30.0, stop loss 1.09, 447. Alright, we're in that. Let's see what we got here, boys. Why is this shit so slow? My FTMO is like not working. Taking so trade, but you guys are fuckers, man. Always going against me. You guys love to go against me. That's your passion. But yeah, price is definitely looking good here. It's looking a little bearish. That candle right there, not liking that. Oh, an EU is coming all the way back down to that first entry. It's that first level of support. Oh, and dollar with the pop. Unfortunate circumstances for us. Looks like we will be hitting stops here. Let me see, because I'm actually looking at this trade here. So give me one sec. Trying to see what else it could respect here. But you know, we do have a little bit of an OB here. This last pit pocket level, that could be something. But that's kind of our last hope here for EURUSD. We have this right here, right? It looks like it, for now, it's still rejecting a little bit. That's kind of our last hope here. If we don't want to hit stops and continue going higher, that's definitely the last level of structure here. We want to just be cautious of. Obviously, if the price goes a little bit lower from here, then we're definitely out of the picture. Man, my stomach is killing me, dude. I don't know why. Do we have any news happening? Let's see if we actually have any news happening here. FTMO. I don't want to FTMO. Look at FX expected. FX. Spiking? Isn't it that? So weird. Wait, where is the news? Forex Factory? Oh, Forex Factory. I'm so confused. I'm like, where is this news that I can't find? So we have, FOMC's at 2. Interesting. I mean, it's 10. That's interesting. Tomorrow we have a lot of news. We have employment claims. Sheesh. Thursday we have holidays, of course. Friday, flash manufacturing PMI, interesting. What choppy PA for EU, man? That sucks. Probably gonna take off. I feel like we're gonna take off everything, like all this liquidity down here, and then potentially from here head up higher. That's what I feel like is gonna happen. That's what I feel like is gonna happen for sure. Let's keep looking at GU here. Respected this level again. Interesting. Dollar showing some bullishness, willingness to go higher. I mean, obviously we're bearish, right? Obviously, just depends on if we want to continue dropping here or not. Just literally stuck. I mean, this is the definition of being stuck right here. We're in a range. That's where we're at for dollar. Top and hold. That's cool. Do you guys think, I don't know, continue dropping here? Nasdaq buys? I'm not trading Nasdaq right now. I'm getting clapped with EU, brother. I'm about to definitely just exit that out here. That is what it is. If you respect this, I respect it, but it is looking like we're just stuck in this range here. This M3 level. We haven't quite broken it yet, right? We haven't quite broken out of this FG just quite yet. Now we should have this more from this range low to this range high. Very much a discount here. Very high discount, of course. Trying to see how, if I could have somehow capitalized on this short here. Let me just think about this right here. We have this decline, bullish move, respected this, drop down. Not really. I don't really see much here. I could have taken this as far as longs go. I mean shorts. Oh, there goes that. I'm respecting that this OP here. Still giving us a glimpse of hope from this level to continue going higher. Take off liquidity levels above. I'm even happy just price coming back up to this level here. I feel like they're just play conservative. Prices want to go back up higher. Obviously, here are two levels of let me switch to my meta glasses. Jesus Christ! Why didn't it switch? I'm trying to show you guys. I'm looking at. Oh, there you go. So obviously the overall structure of EU as of now, you have the bigger scope, which is this low point to this high point. Right? That's the bigger scope of structure. This is the overall structure leg that you have here. And then currently, as we're speaking, right? So you have this high, this low. But in between these highs and lows, we have substructures. So if we're looking at substructure, you're looking at the smaller time frames, which if we start looking at this, we can start, let's say, from this. Right? You have this lower high point that led to this lower low, lower high point that led to this lower low. From this higher low point, we made a higher low point that led to this higher high. So now we've broken that. Then we headed back down to make another higher high. So the overall substructure is still this, right? This is still two levels that we're focused on. As long as this doesn't break, we're still focusing on the longs. And then now from this range high here, we're trying to capitalize on the continuations that price can still somehow continue going back up higher, right? But the overall leg of structure is still this low point to that high point, okay? And that's the reason why I was keen on focusing on these EU longs. Unfortunately, some of us they get stopped out because the entry was from this point right here to this. I believe it was I believe we just got tapped into that stop loss. But it is what it is, it happens. I'm still in it. I fucking took off my stop loss. I was gonna risk 3K, but we'll see how price does here. For me, I put a stop loss origin, but the thing is that I always do a lot size less. So I'll explain that to you guys. If I'm looking at a 1% risk and I have around 2K, what I'll typically do is I'll give me breathing room. So I'll cut that out by 0.30%, 0.30. So like that, I still have more room if I want to move stops a little bit lower, right? So let's say that this entry here was here, right? And then I have my stops here. This is my first stops that I have my eyes on. But my overall stops are down here, right? These are my overall stops. When I have this, then down here I'm gonna be risking roughly 1.5K on a 200K account, right? But since I have this breathing room, if I see price drops down just like this and doesn't much give me anything, when you're dropping majority of the time, you're gonna see price give you at least some sort of rejection somewhere, because it has to feed both sides. It has to feed both the buys and the sells, right? Unless you're completely on the wrong bias, then you'll see prices completely giving you a decline and taking out everything. Like for example, gold, right? If you're looking for gold shorts here, you're in the completely wrong bias, right? So you just see this huge spike up higher. It still gives a little bit of a decline, but overall it's higher. Obviously, if we look at EU, we are overall bullish, right? We're bullish, but we're having a little bit of a decline. So I'm gonna continue following the overall structure, which is this low point to that high point, right? And when I put my stops here, I can take them off knowing that I have more breathing room to price come back down here. And even if it comes down here, I'm still only risking that full 1%, right? And that's the part that it just comes from trial and error, right? Obviously, the majority of people, or at least me, what I would do before is I would take off the stops, but I'll be risking way more than the percentage that I already had in mind. So let's say you're risking, let's say you have a 200K account and you actually divided it right, and you're risking 1%, which is $1,000, right? And then prices will go accordingly, so you want to move your stops a little bit lower. When you're doing that, you're obviously now risking more than that 1%, and that can get to your head, which is why what you want to do is you want to calculate what your lot size is and then cut it down by a percentage, whatever it is that you have the other idea in mind, what your overall stops will be. So let's say I want to have, this is my first stop right here, 6 pips, right? But my second stop, my overall stop is going to be 12 pips. So if I'm risking $600, I'm going to be putting what? I'm going to be putting roughly a 6 lot, right? So instead of a 6 lot, I'll now go ahead and put something more like a 3 lot or kind of like a 4 lot. So I can understand that even if price drops a little bit lower, I won't be risking too much of that 1% risk. If anything, I'll be around $200, $300, a little bit higher than that. But overall, I understand that I have that breathing room for price to continue dropping if it wants to, and still following the overall structure. So that's important as well when you're looking at, this is just a little bit of how I do things. Obviously you can do things whatever your way, but I'm just telling you guys, kind of a little bit of a thing to do if you are facing some problems with your stop losses, right? Have your first stop loss, work on that first stop loss, and then have your overall stop loss, right? Have a bigger stop loss, which is your overall setup break. So you have your first stop loss just as a vision of where you would, now you're doing better. Like, you haven't, your first stop loss where you have a vision of where price could potentially reject. And then you want to have your overall stop loss where if it does break that, then you have a real big obstruction and you know you're in the wrong, completely wrong side. And then like that, you're obviously getting better. You know, you're getting better because one, you're fixing your eyesight, or you're fixing your confidence is to understand where price will most likely go. And then two, you know, you're having bigger breathing room for price to do whatever it wants to do. So that's exactly what happened today with EURUSD, at least for me. So we'll see if price now wants to head up to TP. We're just gonna take a chill back, laid back setup here. This chair, oh my god, I had the wrong chair. So this chair, I was gonna have it for working, but this chair, I don't know why, but it hurts like when you sit down here for a while. So I switched it. But the beauty of this chair is that you can literally just like scroll it back. Like you can just go all the way back, and then it also has a stand here. Like when you open this, let me see. I don't know how to open this shit here. Check that out. You can even put your entire feet here when you're in this chair, which is fucking common. So you have like a little fucking bed here. Okay, it's beautiful. Oh shit, I was busting my hands. Let's see if price goes from here, boys. Oh my god, my fucking stomach is murdering. I should really just go from here. Low key. Just completely go from here, take off the highs. We'll see what price does though. So now we have what I call a reclaimed OB, right? So this level of structure here, right? This level here was in the past a bearish FPG, which obviously we're also looking to capitalize from this as a bullish FPG. So you have double the confidence that price here might want to continue going back up higher, right? Let's just wait and see what price does from this level here. You know, just be patient now and see if prices want to take off these highs above. Which pair, bros? Is EURUSD. EURUSD, boys. EURUSD. What's popping in the YouTube stream, man? Nobody's saying anything. You guys want to say anything? How are you guys doing? What are you guys trading? What are you guys catching? What are you guys up to, man? Tell me about your day. My fucking stomach, dude. What are you guys drinking now, stomachache? I'm drinking currently electrolytes. I also have Gatorade, but I don't know what else to drink. I don't want to take like medicine because it's not like a bad stomachache, but it's just bothering me. What pair is that? It's EURUSD ginger ale. Check the US30 chart. Drink warm water. Warm water, huh? I'm doing all grace of God, let's go. Does warm water actually help? I feel that'll make it worse, no? Warm water. Ginger ale. I'm in GU, nice. SMC, yes. A little bit of SMC. Honestly, I just trade a little bit of everything, man. I trade a little bit of everything. I trade SMC, I trade supply and demand sometimes. It just depends on what I'm given that day, you know? It really depends on what I'm given that day. Am I given enough structure to capitalize on SMC? Yes. If I'm given enough liquidity and enough small time frame structure to capitalize on SMC that day, then I'll capitalize on that. But if I'm given an overall bigger picture scope of supply and demand, then I can capitalize on that too. Now it really just depends on what I'm given that given day, and then from there I can take advantage of that and capitalize on the either long or shorts of that day, you know. So we're currently tapping to the 50% of that past OB. If we do end below this in this candle, then you know this is going to be a bad trade. So we'll see what price does from here. We should probably go. So if you're looking for kind of a last hope of EURUSD, this would definitely be it. So if you had an entry, it will be more from this range high. Definitely have stops below the lows, and then again still taking out the highs above for a nice 2 to 1 here. So if price wants to go from here, then you know it's kind of the last hope for EU. If not, then you know we're just gonna call it, because obviously it's gonna be a stall out here. This is kind of the last hope of EURUSD longs, I would say, for the small time frame, right? Obviously for the small time frame. Oh, my stomach, brother. Fuck. Don't want to end the stream, but I might have to go soon because of my stomach. We'll see if this can hit TP, and then we can end it on a good note. Because other than that, my stomach is fucking murdering me, boys. We'll see. It's looking good so far. Introduction up to 50%. Again, reclaimed OBs are very nice to trade from. Probably my favorite ones, I would say. My favorite OBs to trade from are definitely reclaimed. And then breakers, right? Breakers are pretty good as well. Normal OBs, not really. And then inducement OBs are pretty good as well. Like when you have, let's say you have an FVG and then you have an OB under that, those are beautiful as well. Those are pretty good to trade from. There goes EU. Pretty much heading higher now, flying above that level. I would say once we take off that 1.06, 1.0, can I see from here? 1.09600 mark, it could be a break even, and then just let price do its thing. There she goes, man, there she goes. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's go. We should definitely go from here. I don't think we should definitely just continue taking off TP here. Check it out, boys. Beautiful setup. Alright, boys. I hope you guys were able to actually capitalize on that right there. Beautiful reclaimed OP. You guys know how the fuck it goes, man. Yes, sir. If you guys want more of this, you guys would know join the private signals. I'm out of here for today, boys. My stomach is killing me. But I'll try to be live again tomorrow. You guys know how it goes. Don't overtrade, don't overtrade trading, and peace. taking a look at your USD longs here live on YouTube just to cover this trade. Higher low point, higher high. Obviously respect this level, higher high. We're looking at this FEG, rejected that. I did get stopped out here, but then I saw this as a reclaimed FEG here. So this is a bearish FEG, which now turns bullish once we break it. You can see how that happens. And now we're going to go ahead and take off at TP. Beautiful trade, boys, beautiful trade. Alright boys, I'm gonna end it here. If you're on the trade, just go ahead and break even. Take it off some profits if you would like. It is what it is. I'm gonna head out. You guys know how it goes. Don't trade, don't leverage, it's like trading, and peace.